Yeah, absolutely. So as I said, in this demonstration, we have an integrated 3D camera. So a 3D camera, it's basically just a sensor.
Yes.
Once you have data, you have to analyze the data. And if you want to be very flexible, if you want to make sure that you can handle multiple type of parts, you need to train the model. You cannot just teach once.
Yes.
So the camera takes the information, and we have teach the systems beforehand with many parts. And
So
then
it's the interplay between camera and automation that makes it special. Camera, AI, and robotics.
yes, absolutely. So of course, on the vision side, AI is really important, but not only. So this robot is able to monitor the torque on each joint. What does it mean? It means that it can feel, it can have a sense of touch, right? So when you touch the robot, it will monitor the torque and say, okay, I've been touched. And all of this data that we have from the camera, from the touch, the sound, everything like this, we acquire, we collect all of this data, and an AI program is able to analyze the data and adapt its behavior.
I see.
So just for give you another example, so this camera just up there, it's also able to map the environment, so to register in which environments the robots evolve. So in the demonstration just next to us, we see that we have walls surrounding the demonstrator, and the robot is able to know where are the walls and what is the best way to avoid the walls. And it's not teach by humans, so it's not only one choice. Depending on where the robot grasps the part, it will find the best way possible to avoid the walls.
And so it's able to pick up unlimited forms and shapes as long as the camera is used, or is there any limit to this? Or?
Yes, of course, there are always limits. So we are interacting in a physical world. So the limits might be the payload or the size of the parts. So today, as 99% of the robots, this is mounted with a gripper. So end of arm effector. So this is meant to pick up. This is the end of the robot. So if you cannot take the part in your hand, the robot will not be able to grab it. So there are physical constraints, but what this technology helps is to relieve all the software constraints that we have in the past, which is manually program each task. So today in automation, this is what we do. So we have a task to automate, and we manually program every steps to do the task. With this technology, it's quite different. So we do not say to the robot how to do it, we say to the robot what to do. And then he finds the best way to do it.
Can you talk about, this is bin sorting, but there are many different applications for a machine like this, I guess. So maybe you can talk about some more applications and where it's already applied, maybe.
Yes, of course. So there are many industrial applications applied to this technology. So here we talk about bin sorting, you have depalletizing, welding applications, surfacing, machine tending. So there is a wide range of applications. What is important to note is that this enables really flexibility in the productions. So when you have low volume but a high mix of products, then you can really integrate this kind of robots. If I take welding, for instance, we have many customers today that weld small parts, very different parts, and need to adapt all the time what is the welding process. Today we are unfortunately missing the high-skilled guy capable of welding. So what we do is we use the knowledge of these high-skilled people to train the robots. So the people that weld today, these are tomorrow and even today in some industries, trainers for the robots. So they use their skills to explain to the robots how to weld, but they do not spend time to do a repetitive welding.
And you talked about you don't tell the machine how to do it, that was yesterday, and now it's what to do. Is this a big step? Is this some kind of game changer, or has it been around for some time? This move from how to what to do.
No, it's disruptive. It's absolutely disruptive. So all the automation and robotic engineers have been trained to the how we teach a robot. Today, this technology is left to the people that are in charge of the process. So the people that knows really well how the product should be assembled and manufactured. So it's really disruptive in some cases, yeah, absolutely.
And that's the case for many of the robots we see here, or only for this one, this what to do instead of how to?
I mean, here in this booth, we share a vision. We share a vision for robotic for the future in 2030. So this is what we think. We think that AI will play a big part in the industry. So this is a really nice example showing how this technology can really improve industry of the future. So it's really important that the industry in Europe stay very competitive, and thanks to this technology we will be able to create what some dreams it's lights out. So you are in production, you switch off the lights and you continue producing thanks to the technology. Of course, we still believe, to be honest with you, that lights out is a concept, and there are still a very important parts for human being in production. So this takes care of the repetitive task, and the human takes care of quality, the process, maintenance, all of the things that is necessary to keep this technology up and running.
Thanks. So one last question: is this already in use? Do you have customers who use this, or is this some kind of just a prototype?
So this technology is already being used. We are in deployment of this technology, of course. So Neura has implemented this in many customers. I'm speaking for OMRON, so we are an automation company, 80 years old in experience in automation. So we have a wide experience in automation, and we see this big change in AI and what the future holds. And we truly believe that this is happening here. So we are very proud to have a partnership with Neura and to be able to integrate Neura products inside our portfolio and to offer these solutions to our customer in the future.
One last question, again the last question. Tell me more about the cooperation. You're OMRON. Tell me something about the company, and tell me about how this cooperation with Neura came about, and what you do and what Neura does.
So yeah, as I said, OMRON is an automation company, so we have a wide range of automation technology. So we provide the bricks to build the machines, the production lines. We have robotics, we have autonomous mobile robots, component sensor drives, a wide range of technology. The partnership with Neura came, it's pretty straightforward. So by essence, we are an innovative technology. We always seek for the last technology, not because a technology is fancy, it's nice, and we all like technology, it's because it brings value to the customer. And we truly believe that this technology will enable further values to the customer that today are seeking for solutions that they cannot find on the market because it's too complex to implement, and this foundation with AI we enable to provide this in the future, yes, of course.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.